Happy Wednesday Wellness, everybody.
Happy Wednesday.
We're talking about something very... Did you see the tone of change?
Yeah, it's like your eyes fade.
Very insidious.
I'm trying...
today.
Oh, what a big word.
Big word. Something that kind of sneaks up on us in our lives and can cause a lot of, chronic bad stuff. Chronic issues.
One thing you're never talking about. Yeah. But we're always talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that is the hidden side of a dysregulated nervous system. I feel like maybe I should get into...
It's like a horror movie.
Ooh, we need lightning
Annie
crash.
loves horror movies. She's into watching too many.
Yeah, I need to get into doing voiceover.
Yeah, maybe. It was really good.
Yeah, for something scary.
Yes. Okay, we're talking about
Yes.
a dysregulated nervous system.
Dysregulated and the hidden effects of that. Okay. Dysregulated nervous system. So this is when we talk a lot about that fight or flight response in our body versus the rest and digest, the sympathetic versus parasympathetic sides. So this is when we get stuck in that sympathetic overdrive, pedal to the metal, fight or flight.
Fight or flight, because as our body should work, right in harmony, sometimes it's okay to be in fight or flight, but you should be able to get out of it.
Yes, we do need stress in our body. That's how our body learns. That's how our nervous system learns. But we need to be able to switch back and forth.
So the problem is we get stuck there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, stuck
in that dysregulation.
Yes, and then we're stuck in the hamster wheel, which just sounds exhausting when we say it like that. Yeah,
I'm exhausted.
Yeah. So again, pedal to the metal. If we think about driving a car, if we're pedal to the metal all the time, it's going to wear out our gas tank. It's going to wear out our engine over time, and that's kind of the same thing.
Wear
that
on our
happens
brakes.
in our body. It's going to wear out our brakes.
Probably. I don't know.
Might wear out
anything about cars.
But in our bodies, we do know what it wears out.
Yes.
It wears out our digestive system,
our
immune system, our body's recovery. It wears out on our ability to fall asleep at night, which then all of those things accumulate. And then we get chronic things
chronic issues, yeah.
Chronic issues. Honestly, chronic disease, chronic health issues, chronic anxiety.
Anxiety, you're not sleeping.
Depression,
Are we the happiest humans? No.
Yeah. No. And so that can show up a lot in kids. I feel in those are usually the signs that we've been stuck in that fight or flight for so long. In children is we're having trouble with emotional regulation.
You have our teenagers that are dealing with anxiety and depression.
Yes, yep. And that's when you know, okay, this has been kind of a chronic issue. They've been under stress for so long that now we're seeing these other things show up. We also see it sometimes that anxiety and stuff can show up as sumach issues in younger kids too.
Yes,
I feel in school-age children, we see that a lot where they'll get diagnosed with abdominal migraines or just other stomach issues and stuff, and it's always tied in with I don't want to go to school.
No,
or I don't. It's
I have a stomach ache. Yeah.
I have a stomach ache. I need to come home early because I have a stomach ache, and usually those things go away on the weekends or during the summer.
Some fun going on. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, it being summer, this is a great time to get those nervous systems regulating.
Yeah. This is great if you're oh gosh, my kid has this going on, and I want to try something different than just giving them a medication that may or may not work. That's unfortunately the problem with some of those drugs. It's sometimes they work great for someone, and a lot of times they have horrible side effects, or they're not what they need, and it's a bit, and no one knows. They just give whatever. Yeah. There's no this is the one that works for kids. This is the one that's going to work for you. I've seen it in friends and family where it's a lot of times it's just try this one, try this one, try this one. Let's hope we find one that works and doesn't have a bad side effect.
Yeah. It's very true.
It's scary.
And a lot of them create dependency too. Yeah. So that's another thing. Again, there's a time and a place for all of that.
Yes, 100%.
But it is so much, and especially with kids starting out like that, as their brains are still growing and developing, creating that kind of serotonin dependency is tough because that's really setting them up for the rest of their lives.
Right.
So from a childhood neurodevelopmental standpoint, that's kind of our little soapbox that we stand on. But also, like you said, a lot of times kids' doses too are just little less than adult doses. And a lot of times it is your metabolism's going to, not work with this medication, but it's going to work with this medication. So it is just
and they don't know it until they try it. Yeah, it is trial and error. And that's scary for those drugs.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was just talking to a mom today who has her kid on one. He's started, it went well, and it's not going well now. It's you gotta talk to your doctor now. Get something.
Yep.
Do something different.
Yep. And the way to support your nervous system, kind of, through the whole process, but even before that becomes the thing to do is just getting
Yeah.
getting out of that fight or flight.
Getting your nervous system checked, getting out of the fight or flight. It's never going to hurt you. It's only going to help. Doesn't mean you might not need other help, but
Exactly.
it just can help calm you in a
Yep.
different way.
And
Plus, it's going to help with sleep and digestion and your immune system and everything else.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Help your body heal.
Yeah. Also, teenagers are just going through a lot of changes. So
Hormonal changes.
I also have to say, like, they're just going through a lot. So.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about hormonal changes like with pregnancy and
Yes.
postpartum and stuff. But
Postpartum,
like,
perimenopause.
yeah, kids going through like
9 to 13.
it's so hard. Their bodies
Yeah.
are changing so rapidly, and so like they're growing, their hormones are changing, their brains are changing. That is a time that kids really need to be
and everyone
under
is like,
care,
"Oh
yeah.
my gosh, my kid, I don't know right now." And I was
Yeah,
like,
the mood swings are all over the place. Well, it's because
I have a
their
15-year-old,
bodies are
and I was like,
changing
9 to
so much.
13 was hard, and you don't think about it at 9, but it's like, and this is like, yeah, a great time. Like, if they've never been under chiropractic care, or like, I did it when they were a baby, I didn't really think they needed it. It's like another time to get them under to just help them get through
Yeah.
the changes also.
Oh yeah, because if you think about it, like that's when teenagers start needing more sleep and stuff.
Yeah.
Because again, their body's growing, they're like
Yeah.
so much is changing. Their brain's trying to just catch up, and that's when they want to like stay up late and like exert their own independence and stuff.
Yes.
But
They don't want to listen to anything, so one thing you can make them try to do is come in here.
yeah,
They like it if they do it.
yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
But
Yeah.
still, they'll probably fight against it because they're teenagers.
Yep. But they also know that their bodies feel better afterwards and stuff too.
They ask for it when they need it. So,
Yeah.
all right. If you're watching this and you're not a patient here, and you're like, oh my gosh, I need this. My kiddos need this. You can call or text us or schedule, and you'll get your exam at half off.
Yep. And then also end of July, we're going to be doing our back to school drive too.
Yeah, that
so-
gets your adjustment for like $50.
Yep,
and
exactly.
donate some school supplies. So
Yep.
that's a great time.
And then all those proceeds go to GRPS too.
Yes.
And they need
Helping
school
the kiddos
supplies.
out. Yes, they
So,
do.
yeah. I
All right.
said school
School
surprise.
supplies.
Surprise.
Oops. Okay. Have a great Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.